Good morning. I was almost able to do this recap on Friday, but Butchow collapsed over the weekend. I'm still not sure how that thing will turn out, but by the time I get to that game, we'll probably be able to guess. Two teams entered the week with an 0-4 record. The team of the future finally notched their first win, beating the ever-loving piss out of Get Off My Mound. Clayton Kershaw pitched a great game today. To go along with the disaster he turned in on Tuesday, Joey Votto and V-Mart finally got off the schneid, and Ryan Braun continued to mash the ball to lead the future. Two-thirds of Get Off My Mound's three-headed pitching monster pitched okay, but the other third got his head caved in. Maybe there is something to this Verducci effect after all. Or maybe King Felix just had an off week. Adrian Gonzalez and Robbie Cano also had off weeks, and Jason Bay continued to have an off season, which didn't help the cause. The other winless team stayed winless, as the nobody famous has really died in a while fell to that fucking hand. Hey stupid. Why don't you stop obsessing over whether your catcher is playing on a Thursday or is playing a day game after a night game, and ask yourself what Jose Lopez and Martin Prado are still doing on your team? Sorry. I guess that was rude. Oh, that fucking hand finally got big weeks from Mark Teixeira and Bijou Phillips, and got solid weeks from most of their offense, which is good, because their pitching really put it in the shitter. Adding Josh Beckett ought to help. Jeffro, the Red Sox suck. That's a good thing, right? Why don't you cut those two useless shitbags and enjoy it with the rest of us? The little bitches fell to 3-2 after getting walloped by the Moon Crickets. If anyone can explain to me how the Crickets have lost twice to Micro, but have won the rest of their games, you're a better person than me. The Crickets' pitching staff had an outstanding week, with 7 quality starts out of 8 chances. They also got 41 big ones out of born-again hard Alex Rios, which pretty much sealed the bitches' fate. The bitches' offense continued to chug along, but their pitching after Tim Lincecum continued to suck more dick than my ex-wife. The Crickets will square off this week against the suddenly red-hot Are You Having a Good Time? The AGT clobbered Italians are not used to improve their record to 3-2. Jake PV found Jesus. Or at least found his slider. Whatever he did, it worked. The AGT offense continued to fire on all cylinders, except for Grady Sizemore, who continued to suffer from AIDS. For the IAJ, it was good news, bad news. They made a great free agent pickup with Jamie Garcia. But they kept Scott Kazmir. Prince Fielder finally started to put it together. But Scott Sizemore is worse than his faggot brother from another mother. AJ Burnett pitched pretty well. But with Joe cutting Hunter Pence, Adam Jones is now the worst player on anyone's team. As I read this report, Big Papi just gave the Red Sox a 3-0 lead. I don't even know if Mariano Rivera was going to be able to pitch in this game, but the odds aren't looking too good. I suppose Nick Swisher could have a 10-point night. Okay, maybe not. Rivera was hurt all week. That's okay, it's not like there were any free agent relief pitchers that could have made a difference in this matchup. Well, except for Octavio Dottle, Neftali Perez, Rafael Soriano, Heath Bell. Why would anyone pick him up, though? He's only the third best relief pitcher in the league. Now where was I? Oh yeah. Brian Wilson. Billy Wagner. Wait, Billy Wagner. Who knew that guy was still alive? Who else? Tyler Clippard. Yes, a guy who did nothing but blow 2 saves this week would have won the game for the number 9. For that matter, not one, but two Yankees relievers would have done a job. Alfredo Aceves and Jabba Jabba Jada. Olin. Hey. Swisher just homered. Maybe this will be my first jinx.